Hey guys, what's going on? This is session number 8 of our Distance Learning Academy. I hope you're having a great day. Just like yesterday, I'm going to try to keep this one super short so that you can get on to the important stuff, which is your independent reading. So today we finished the story The Treasure of Lemon Brown, and I hope you enjoyed that. It's by an author named Walter Dean Myers. So I know some of you guys are reading his book called Monster right now, which is pretty cool. And what we were trying to do from yesterday was think about how what I'm going to teach you today is to think about how the secondary character, which is not the main character. So in this story, the secondary character is Lemon Brown. Sorry, you guys hear my son back there. How the secondary character makes an impact on the main character, who is Greg. And what I mean by making an impact is that that secondary character does something or says something that changes the main character's mind, which happens in The Treasure of Lemon Brown. So what I'm going to show you is how you can find a place where the two characters are interacting, ask how the secondary character is treating the main character, and then use that to explain how the secondary character makes an impact on that main character. Why this is important is it can help us to understand how the plot of our stories unfold by thinking about why a character acts the way that they do based on how other people are treating them. So let's go to the text here. Let me put the numbers on. So I went through and I highlighted some two parts that I want to show you today. One is in paragraph 108, and this is after the people that were trying to rob Lemon Brown have gone away, and Greg is kind of asking Lemon about his treasure, and they tell us that the treasure is just this harmonica and some newspaper clippings that Lemon's son had. And so Lemon tells Greg what else a man got except what he can pass on to his son or his daughter if she be his oldest. And so the note that I was able to make here is that, first of all, this is a secondary character interacting with our main character. And I said this shows a lesson that Lemon is giving to Greg. He's telling him that everyone has something important to pass on. And I think this is going to make Greg think about what his dad wants to pass on to him. Sorry, you hear my son screaming at me? So this is important because I think that it's going to make Greg change his mind. And so I'm going to save this as a note. This is an example of something that you could do in your independent reading book. You could put this as a sticky note when you see this happen. Then down at the very end of the story in paragraph 118, I see the story tells me Greg pushed the button over the bell marked Ridley, thought of the lecture he knew his father would give him, and smiled. All right. So first, when I read this, I was like, wait, he's thinking about the lecture he's going to get from his dad, and he's smiling? I wonder what's going on here. But then I thought back to this note that I had made here about Lemon. And here's the annotation that I made here. I said, this shows that Lemon made Greg think about what his dad wants to pass on to him. He makes Greg feel appreciative of what his dad is going to say to him because he knows that it is important to his dad. So this is an example of how Lemon actually did make an impact on Greg. By telling him that everybody has something to pass on, he is actually able to change Greg's mind about his dad's lecture, and so Greg doesn't see it as like him being punished anymore. He sees it as his dad passing on his lessons or the things that he values as a person. So this is also an example of a note that you can make in your independent reading book. Now today, what I would like for you to do is to try out this strategy. You have a main character in your book, and of course you also have secondary characters, and I want you to think about how those characters are making an impact on your main character. So as you're reading, find a place where those characters are interacting. Think about how that secondary character is treating the main character, and then explain how the secondary character makes an impact on the main character. So the next thing to do is to read your independent reading book for 25 minutes, please. Notice and note important parts of the story, things that stick out to you about characterization, just cool words that you like. As a reader, we just want to be noticing those things, and I'm asking you to put sticky notes in there. Apply the strategy from today's lesson. So you might want to just have this page open on your computer while you're reading. And then please do complete the ticket to leave when you have finished. I love seeing the things that you guys have written so far. And I'm so happy that you're keeping up with your independent reading. That's such a great way to entertain yourself and also keep your mind sharp. So I'm going to sign off. You guys are awesome. I will see you soon. Bye bye.